So I just made myself breakfast. We're gonna be eating while we do this video. I got a few pieces of tri-tip, some sweet potatoes, zucchinis, 4 eggs, and some avocado. So first week, let's get right to it. 7 days, I'm about 9 pounds down, which pretty solid. Minimal workouts. I've been actually pretty busy. I have not been able to really lift much, but I've been getting a few miles in, getting my walks in. I've hit my move ring of 1,000 calories, I think 4 out of the 7 days. So slacking a little bit on the fitness, but again, coming off of being super crazy for 2 months, traveling, wedding, drinking a lot, eating a lot. I feel like maybe some of the weight loss was just from being dialed and being home for a week. But overall, like, I've never eaten this much fat on a daily basis. Like, this is a light meal, to be honest. We got some ground beef and bacon and some bison going for later in the day. It's been kind of nuts how much I've been eating. Like, I also haven't been tracking because I hear you don't really need to track when you're on animal based. So I haven't been tracking. I've just been eating, and it's been a lot. I think towards the end of the challenge, I might actually count what an average day looks like just to see how much fat I'm really taking in. I know usually you should do a lot of research when you do these challenges, but I kind of just went for it, kind of listened to whatever my wife tells me, and I'm just going for it. She's doing it as well. She's the one that inspired me to do this. And yeah, we're feeling great. Couple things, I feel like a couple days in, I was a little tired, but now I feel great. I was definitely getting some like heart palpitations. I could actually I feel like my arteries clogging up. I mean, when you're like literally consuming butter and all this fat, I don't know if it's placebo effect, but I definitely felt some kind of, I don't even want to say pains, but just like uncomfortableness, I guess. But I just believed in the process and went with it. I know a lot of people have done this. We've also done slow carb years ago. So I was like, let's just jump in and dial in for 30 days. So again, we're 1 week in, feeling good, feeling lean. A couple days ago, Katie got us on these grass-fed beef organs, which sounds disgusting if I'm being completely honest. But again, fully believing in the program, I'm going for it. She says these taste nasty. The last few days when I've been taking these, I've been taking it with bites of food or with like a flavored element drink or whatnot. So actually I haven't tasted this until now. I'm gonna taste this with you guys live. Hopefully I don't hate it. Let's see. I mean, can't really taste it. All right, I'm gonna let this one sit for a sec. Yeah, that's pretty foul. Oh, so yeah, do what I do. Don't take it raw like that. Take it with your food because that's not worth it. But anyways, supposed to be good for you when you're on a carnivore animal-based diet. So that's that. Got these on Amazon. Another thing I'm doing is I'm having about 2 of these a day, elements, because supposedly you need electrolytes on this diet. So yeah, I'm smacking over 3 Stanleys of water a day, and in at least 1, sometimes 2 a day, I'm putting an element in. So these are actually pretty fire. They actually sponsored Katie's bachelorette party and my bachelor party. That was the first time I had them. So they sent us a bunch of them, and now I'm hooked. And we are customers, and yeah, highly suggest trying out Element. Pretty cool company. Flavor's really good out of all the different like mixed drinks I've had. They mix really well, they taste really good, and yeah, electrolytes. So not only for dieting, but if you guys send it like me and party, really, really good at the end of the night to, sober up and get your electrolytes in. Other thing we've been cooking with, that grass-fed butter for years because we've been on the health kick. Like, the cool thing about this diet is it's doing everything we feel like we've been told not to do. Like, for instance, we always have the 0-calorie spray for eggs and using the stove. Now everything is just doused in this butter, and it's just so good. But again, for whatever reason, it has to be grass-fed. If you guys know about this diet and know like the little details, please let me know, because again, I'm just rolling with it. But again, I will say, food-wise, by far, the best diet we've ever been on. Excuse me. Wow, so good. And the fact that I can have just as much as I want, whenever I want, has been so good. And I will say, during this challenge, I was a little lazy and I did not go and get my body fat percentage done in my numbers. So yeah, I'm not gonna have those results at the end of this. I kind of wish I did because I'm, eating so much fat. But what I've been basing this on is one, how I feel, which is great, and two, like the pounds are shedding. So I've been like eating more and more every day because I was a little scared the first couple days. Like, yo, this is a lot of butter and avocados and ground beef and bacon. Like, this is a lot. But for whatever reason, I just keep melting. And I'm like really, really stoked to see where I'm at the end of the 30 days. My predictions is I'll be right under 150, but I'll be cut up. Like my abs, I feel like will be in the best shape they've been in. The big goal here is the energy level too. I feel like I'll be at a great place. And we'll see what happens. With that being said, we've been running again. So usually when you do like long runs stuff, you need a lot of carbs. I haven't gone over 5 miles yet in the last week. I plan to do a long run this weekend and next week. So I'll get you guys an update on that. But running's been great, feeling good. Honestly, pretty quick, pretty fast, light on my feet. So that's been a pleasant surprise. Other thing is there's no alcohol on this diet, which I totally needed a break. We were drinking nonstop just from all the events. And so being sober for the last week has not been hard at all. I've really enjoyed it. And yeah, that's just not going to be a challenge for me personally. I don't think it's going to be a challenge for Katie either. We do have some plans on February 1st, which is on day 22. We're going to a friend's house in Bakersfield to go watch the boxing fights, and there's going to be a lot of alcohol there. So we'll see what happens. But as of right now, I just have no urge. I don't have like an urge to drink at all. Being sober and replenished with electrolytes has been feeling amazing. So that's been good. Couple different recipes we've been using is I made a couple stories on YouTube, a couple shorts, but spaghetti squash, ground beef, cheese, butter. You just put that all together. It's so good. Another one we've been doing is obviously like bacon, eggs. If you get bored with certain foods, I recommend like trying them different ways. Like I love my over easy eggs, which is what I'm doing now. But also I've been doing soft boiled eggs, which is basically the same thing, but it feels like a new food and it's just so good. Been taking those to HQ with me, eating those with, again, ground beef, tri-tip, bison, bacon. And another thing we've been doing is the hamburger patties at Costco, the frozen ones. Again, usually I would never be able to eat those. Now I can smack like 2, 3, 4 of those a day and just feeling great. So if you are on this diet, I would love to hear from you. Would love to know your recipes. Would love to know what you're trying, how you're feeling. If you've done this like long term, like what are your results and are you gonna keep it going? Because for me, this is just a 30-day challenge, but crazy enough, like my favorite food is chips. Like I love chips, I love burritos, I love tortillas, I love rice, I'm Asian, like, but I'm not missing any of it right now. Like this food is so tasty and so good. I'm not missing the processed carbs. So we'll see what happens after the 30 days, but this is my 1 week update and I'm feeling great. I think I covered all the points, but if I missed anything, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna be hopping on here at least once a week to give you guys an update. Excuse me. Wow, this is a really good tri-tip. But until then, thanks for watching. If you're liking what you're seeing, loving the journey, please subscribe. I have a goal to get to 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, March 5th. So it means so much to me. Sorry I'm talking with my mouth full of food, but love you guys. Thank you. Stay healthy.